Assalamualaikum. Rise and Kill First: The Secret History of Israel's Targeted Assassinations. Since the inception of the illegal state of Israel, it has strived to protect its existence by eliminating anyone it sees as a threat. Israel was founded on violence. Since World War II, it has assassinated more people than any other country in the Western world. The Zionists are even willing to commit acts of violence against fellow Jews. Jacob de Haan was a Dutch-born Haredi, an ultra-Orthodox Jew who lived in Jerusalem in the early 1920s. He was a propagandist for the Haredi belief that only the Messiah could establish a Jewish state. He was an anti-Zionist. Itzhak Ben-Zvi, a Haganah leader, ordered his termination. 2 assassins shot him 3 times as he left a synagogue. I have never been able to understand how, after escaping the horrors of the Holocaust, the Zionist Jews could turn around and did the same to another people. When no one wanted the Jewish refugees, Palestinians took them in and gave them a second chance. They turned around and kicked Palestinians out of their homes and land. Nehemiah Miri was a Holocaust survivor of a Jewish family from Poland. When he was 12, the German Gestapo rounded up the Jews in his village, marched them to a nearby forest and ordered them to dig a pit. They were forced to line up along the edge and was machine-gunned. Mary dived into the pit a split second before they started firing and then laid there quietly, pretending to be dead. After the Gestapo left, he crawled out of the mass grave. After the war, he migrated to Israel and joined a Mossad Shin Bet operational team. He had no qualms about killing anyone perceived as a threat to Israel, and Palestinians are Israel's prime enemy. Mary's story is not unique. Many Israelis think the same way. They believe that Jewish life is more precious than other people's. In their twisted minds, they believe that the only way to keep Jews safe is to eliminate all enemies. The Zionist leaders fed on the trauma of Holocaust survivors to turn them into people willing to do anything under the pretext of keeping Jews safe. Ethan Haber, an Israeli journalist, said that it was immoral to exploit Holocaust horrors to create a killing machine. Israel does not limit its operation within its border. While they have no qualms about murdering Arabs as collateral damage, they always took care to not kill Europeans within the vicinity of their target. The Palestinian resistance was not the only target. Israel also targeted scientists working in the weapon programs in what it perceived as enemy countries. Mossad systematically terrorized the scientists working with enemy governments by threatening their life and families. If that did not intimidate them into quitting, the scientists were marked for assassination. Israel has always been ruthless, not because they want to defend what is rightfully theirs, but to hold on to what they stole using violence. The only way they can do that is by trampling on the people they dispossessed. Israelis live in fear because they know that sooner or later their grip on the land they stole will slip away. This book was written from the Israel's perspective, and the Zionists are very adept at playing victim. Palestinians hate Israel because they hate Jews, they say. Never mind the fact that the Zionists expelled 750,000 Palestinians from their homes in 1948 and had repeatedly massacred Palestinians since then. Let's ignore the systematic policies that Israel implements to make Palestinians' life a misery so that they would give up and leave their land. Any people would rebel against oppression. If their oppressor were not the Zionists, Palestinians would still fight back. This pertinent context is left out of the book. Is it worth plowing through this 700-plus page book? Only if you're really into espionage and want to read real-life spy stories. Otherwise, I don't think you'll miss much. You can get this book using the links in the description. If you like listening to me babbling about books, please subscribe and turn on notification. Thank you.